Hello. Hey, what's up YouTube? Here is David or DBEE and welcome to Wuthering Waves, or WUA for short. Welcome to Wuthering Waves in 2025. Welcome to this video where I'm going to be playing the game. I've been playing the game a little bit. If you can see, I'm already a little bit in the story. I'm going to be talking about the game. I'm going to be playing through a little bit of a story here as well and just enjoying myself basically. And I'm going to be just giving you guys my perspective on the game from someone who played Honkai Star Rail and essentially is somewhat of a whale in that game, and someone who played Genshin briefly and doesn't like that game in any single bit at all. I haven't tried ZZZ, which I'm kind of interested potentially in trying down the line, and I kind of want to try some maybe other gacha games as well. This is not a paid account. Well, the only thing that I bought myself was the Battle Pass and daily login, just to have it for the first month. Just to see how it actually goes, basically. But apart from that, I'm not planning at the current moment to buy any pulls, literally as in like spend for like better characters. But I am wanting to play this game as much as I can free to play, and then I want to see how much I like the game before I'm committing to the game. So, why WUA? Why Wuthering Waves? I saw it on Steam that it got released. That is my biggest kind of plus, and for some reason that really just attracted me, and that's how I actually got exposed to the game as well. I did not know this game existed before that, which again, for someone who is in the gacha community in a sense, kind of being I was under a rock. I saw the game and I was like, this looks interesting, I might give it a shot. I thought it just came out because it literally just came out on Steam, but I saw it's actually a later version, which is fine as well. I'm gonna start just progressing in the meanwhile. Yeah, I started playing the game, I started upgrading my characters. I think I'm doing the correct steps. I'm still early enough in everything. I'm watching tutorials, I got exposed to new YouTubers, I'm watching people that I've never watched before, getting kind of involved in the community in a sense. So it's good to see. This game is really cool. Like I said to you guys, I'm someone who played Genshin originally, and I liked it briefly at the start, and then the more and more I played, the more and more I just kind of felt like I was missing out, and I couldn't put in like the amount of time in that game compared to something like Honkai Star Rail that is a little bit more automated, which I kind of liked. That's why I really prefer overall Honkai Star Rail. And then for Genshin Impact, it's the longer and longer I played, the slower the game basically became, which I didn't kind of like. And obviously the insane monetization of the game, which I know, it's a gacha game, gotta make money. That also slowly put me off. I gave that game a break. I gave Honkai Star Rail a break, both games, for nearly a year. And then recently there I just came back, like you guys see on my videos basically. I like where Honkai Star Rail is. I don't feel that I'm missing out at the moment with the content. I'm able to clear whatever I can clear. Unfortunately, a lot of characters that I did invest early on got power crept, which I kind of expected to happen, even from the very start. Let's see what this dragon looks really cool. It got power crept, but then with the new pulls and everything, I managed to get characters. I'm keeping up at the moment. Yes, I spend money as well, which is probably a big reason why I am keeping up. But I think that's just my decision for that specific game. It's not automatic. Oh, there it is. Cool. I still like the way the game plays. I still like the way the game feels. I still have fun playing it, which is the main kind of outcome. It's getting really bold and kind of ridiculous with how much they're trying to market it when it comes to people spending the money because the amount of characters that are released at once. But I'm doing my best to keep up in a responsible manner, basically, which I'm happy about, and I like the game. Yes, I saved it, right? Yeah, I did. Cool. Or someone else saved her, cool. And I gave Genshin a shot as well, but I didn't do this on camera and anything. I just played it just to give it a shot. The game is just too much for me at this moment. There's too much, I feel so ridiculously behind, which is kind of expected if you take such a long break. And in general, I wasn't an active player. And from watching a lot of videos, apparently like Genshin gets even worse when it comes to the late game because of how the new characters are set up basically. The story is getting slowly, and the overall is just satisfaction of playing the game. Honkai Star Rail adding that skip button, Genshin still not having something like to the same standard basically. They have their own little version, which is not ideal, but it's better than nothing, I guess. It's basically just Genshin feeling like it's catching up. So what I'm trying to say is, after returning for so long and after seeing how much money those games made, Honkai Star Rail didn't really progress a lot, which I'm fine with because I just needed content. That's the main reason I stopped playing Honkai Star Rail, because I just didn't have any content at the time. Now that I came back, I had the content, I played through all of it and got it myself basically, and I was really happy with that. Just calling it a spade, that's literally what I was missing for Honkai. Apart from that, I really enjoyed the game. Even since day one, I liked how it played. Well, played. You don't really play it, I guess. Some people might say it. But I just have fun in that game, basically, and I enjoyed it. Came back to Genshin, complete opposite. Even though I had content back then, and I was able to play normally and keep up, the fact of how bold they got with their like monetization and so many characters, it's nice to see that they're rerunning characters, but it's ridiculous to see how many they can reroll at once, both for HSR and Genshin. And just Genshin is not the same hype for me like it used to be. Like when the Shogun came out basically back then, it was cool. It was still cool in my opinion. It was still a fun story. I was actually happy to see it. And then when I'm playing everything else after that, Fontaine was interesting. Liked it as well, but it just, to me at least, felt like it's getting slightly better. And then they released a new region, which I just didn't bother. If I'm being straight up, I just didn't bother. I just simply didn't bother. Anyway, attempting it. Then Wua came along. Now I'm here. I'm currently roughly 15 hours into Wua. I'm just gonna skip this for now. Still cool. I'm 15 hours into Wua, and from those 15 hours, even though I'm early game, this game so far is everything that I wanted Genshin to be, which is kind of insane. The polls are very generous and fair for the free-to-play accounts. The visuals are insane. The visuals, in my opinion, are so much better. The game looks cooler. You wouldn't be able to tell this is just a gacha mobile game type thing if you just would load a random cutscene to someone, ignoring the anime part, obviously. Skip button from the start, which just makes it easier. And like, for example, I just don't want to listen to this. I can read this if I want to. I'm in general not massive into stories for any of the games, so I roughly know what's going on, and that's happy enough for me. Happy days. The world is a bit darker, a little bit more cool. The MC is important, not whatever Genshin is. Like, the MC actually contributes to the story in a meaningful way, and there are stakes, and you kind of want to be rooting for the rover as well, which is sick. Genshin also is not the same vibe, which Genshin is a little bit more like bright everywhere. I don't know, maybe I haven't reached the area, maybe there's a bright area here as well. But a little bit of grittiness to I just prefer it as well. I prefer all the different movement types, all the different gadgets. Genshin and like HSR added all that over time. I don't know how this game was in 1.0 or its earliest version. I don't know. Maybe it was rough back then. But I joined at a very good time, I think. I'll just skip you as well. I joined at a very good time, I think. And the way they marketed it also like wanted me to join as well. At the current moment, I'm having a lot of fun. I am not also too worried, like I said, because I'm not looking to have everything and everyone. I'm just here just to play the game and just have a bit of fun. In HSR, I'm kind of looking to have everyone and everything, so that's why I'm wailing in that game, basically. But over here, I'm just, if I want something, I can have it. And I'm playing the game so much that... One second, I'll skip that as well. And I'm playing the game so much here that I'm having fun and like exploring things and witnessing the world. It doesn't feel like a chore at the moment. It doesn't feel like I'm forced to do things. The events that so far I've seen in the game look cool, and they don't look like filler like in some of the Hoyoverse games. That's the only complaint I have for HSR. Some of the events are such fillers. Skip that as well. Some people don't like to see when people play and just skip, but I don't mind. Like I said, I roughly like to know what's going on in the story, and I prefer recaps as well. And obviously I watch the cool cinematics because they're cool. But I don't need every single bit of dialogue to actually care too much. Cool. So I will give this a shot. I will give this a shot on my YouTube channel as well to see how it goes. The best way at the current moment is everything I wanted from Genshin, I have here currently. The only thing that I see the appeal at the current moment for someone to play Genshin is if you've already invested way too much time in that game. I wouldn't be jumping into Ua because I don't think it's fair on your account, and if you spend money, a lot of money in that game, it's gonna be a problem for you. But a counter argument, I guess, to that is you're gonna get power creep potentially in Genshin as well with some of the late game content. Apparently, you just need Mabuika, however you call her, just to clear some of the, well, late game content that they released because the other characters really struggle at it. So I've been listening to some of the YouTubers and said I even like can clear a lot of the content, majority of it, with just Rover, which is good to hear actually. So it's my choice if I want the characters just for the sake of the characters. And if you are a new player and you're choosing between the two games, I would at the current moment heavily, and I mean heavily, recommend to try Wua first because it just looks cooler, it has a higher production value. It's basically like a AAA game and you can kind of see where the budget is going, which is something that I don't like about HSR and Hoyoverse in general and Genshin. I don't really see where the budget is going apart from their pockets, you know? You make so much money. HSR makes, I could be wrong, but I think it's above 50 million a month or some shit like that for a mobile game? Excuse me? I'm pretty sure that's the number, but I could be completely wrong. Shoot the balloon. Shooter. Cool. I don't know what this pirate circus is, but it's kind of interesting to be honest. Okay, thank you, brother. Bye bye. But this game has a better character design at the current moment. It has more memorable moments, has more memorable scenes in my opinion. And this is someone who did play, like I said, from like 20... Basically, like, I didn't play on release Genshin, but a little bit after that. Couple of months after that. So it's cool. Like, long story short, was really cool compared to Genshin at the moment, at least in my eyes. I don't feel the need, or I don't feel the FOMO as much compared to Genshin, because Genshin is really good at getting you, like, into that feeling of FOMO, basically. Because they've been doing it for so long, they have all those, like, tricks of, like, limited this, limited that, timers this. Yes, you have similar things here, but it doesn't feel as pressured compared to the other games. One thing that I am following, which is definitely in HSR, is how much of the characters they release. I know it's your choice, and it's my choice to spend the money, but for me to enjoy the game like very long term, I do like having the characters, and part of the reason I play HSR is for the collection parts in specific. So I am not bothered waiting another like couple of months or up to a year for a character to reroll, and I just do it as they come out. Okay. Yes, you don't have to, but in a game like Honkai Star Rail, having those options and versatility and certain characters, and it's heavily relied at certain supports that you want to have them. This is so cool. I've never had a mini game that they're dancing in any other games that I've played. Interesting. Ooh, that's interesting. But yeah, and me not having those supports could punish me later on when I want the character. Because now you need to work with their alternatives, which is not great for the endgame content. And speaking of endgame content, I'm curious what it's like in this game. Like I said, I'm new to this game. This is my just fresh opinions from someone who just joined. It's not like I'm a veteran talking shit. I'm just saying my initial impression. I could make a video tomorrow saying how this is the worst game ever. That's the truth. But at the current moment, I'm having fun. I'm playing. I'm enjoying myself. I just feel the game at the current moment and it's a bit more beginner friendly. Cool. And we're level 30. Look at that. Let's claim all of this for now. What I was meant to do is, sorry, see, because I want to level up you. I can ascend you? I can ascend you. Awesome. And how much can I get you leveled up? To the max, which I'm fine with. That's cool. But anyways, this is my little rant like I said, it's a very short video. It's my initial thoughts of WoW in 2025. It is everything I wanted Genshin to be, basically. That's kind of the statement I guess I want to make in this video in a sense. Will it change? Who knows? I'll let you guys know. I'm enjoying myself. I am happy. The design of the game is there. I see where the money is going as well. Obviously, they make their profits because it's a business. Let's, again, call a spade. But the production that I get here compared to the other Hoyoverse games is enough for me to just do a full switch over. Will I still play HSR? Yes. Will I play Genshin from time to time? Maybe just to check it out. But the current moment, this might turn into my main gacha. We will see, we will find out. Maybe down the line I'll spend some money as well, do some polls, and we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of WoA in 2025, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care and goodbye.